Hey everybody! We're here with Pokemon. Can you guys hear me alright? Say something in the chat if you can hear me. Let's see. Oh, and my audio's being weird. Cool. Sometimes the game audio gets weird for some reason. Still being weird. Sorry, this capture card is supposed to be really good, but the audio is always weird for some reason. Now it's gone. Give me 1 second. But we're gonna do some... Let me go to the right place. Some Dynamax adventure and get the Ultra Beasts. It's almost catching up. And there it is. Not sure why it's weird with the audio. I'm still trying to figure that out. But, so Nia over here will tell you where certain, like, creatures in the, Dynamax den are. So she told me where one of the Ultra Beasts is. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. We're gonna get circuitry. And that'll knock one off our list. Wait. I forgot again. Connect to the internet, and then the raid. It's so stupid. Okay. Now we can do this. So how's everybody today? What's going on? Okay. And then I've gotten... I still haven't found all the proof to find those legendaries we were working on yesterday, but I found about 60% for 2 of them. And so we'll do a little bit of that. And hopefully we can catch one today, but we'll see. Chinchino! Love Chinchino. In case anyone was wondering, if Final Fantasy III still isn't good. No one was wondering, but thank you. Well, we get to 50 followers and we'll play Final Fantasy X on stream, so that'll be fun. I'm at 24, 25 now. Let's see. $25 followers, so we're halfway there. So once we get to 50 followers, we'll play Final Fantasy X, a good Final Fantasy game, on stream. It'll be fun. I thought I was going to beat Final Fantasy X before you, but first I have to mad grind for the boss of Final Fantasy III. Well, I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to get 25 followers, so 25 more followers. I think everyone that's on right now already follows me on Twitter, but if not, follow me on Twitter at boredterra as well. I post all updates about streams and stuff there, so I'll keep you updated. Take a while. This guy should have let Halucha Dynamax. This Halucha is actually super effective. But whatever. Like, why waste your dragon move? Like, I guess it's the best thing you have. The music sounds weird. That might be on your end. It sounds fine in my headphones. I'm not sure how it sounds for everybody else. My favorite Pokemon I ever caught, I mean, the answer to this one is Dedenne. But what about you guys? What's your favorite Pokemon you ever caught? Altaria, yeah. Do you have a shiny Altaria or no? COVID's not a Pokemon. Name a Pokemon you've caught. Your favorite Pokemon you've caught. Sucks you don't have a shiny Altaria. I haven't really shiny hunted in any of the games. You know. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm probably gonna shiny hunt. Well, I don't know. It's not really anything. I'm in the middle of shiny hunting for Dedenne in Pokemon X, but besides that, like, I don't know what shinies I want that I don't already have. I already have a shiny Eevee that I got in Sun and Moon. Let's see. I'll get one eventually when a new Pokemon comes out that's actually good. Give me 1 second. Sorry, it's my boss texting me. Okay, game audio echoing. Does that take out the echo or not fix it at all? I don't know why the game audio would be echoing. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. Okay, no, that cut it off completely. What if I do this? Can you hear me now? If I do that, does that take away the echo and you can still hear me? I'm not sure what's going on. All my settings were good and I haven't touched them and suddenly I'm having issues. I hate it. Hey, 10 viewers. Yeah. Now I just need to get that 50 followers. I'm at 25 followers, so. Let's see. I see all you guys hiding in the chat. You sound good on my end. Okay. I still don't know what exactly. I just turned some stuff down and hopefully that seemed to have fixed it, so. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't changed most of my settings since like I started, and then the past couple streams you guys have been like, oh, there's an echo here and I can't hear this. I'm like, I haven't changed anything from the last stream, so I don't know why stuff's being weird. Oh, cool. Not very effective. What is echoed voice? I'll just keep using this. Well, at least I look good with my new lights. It looks a lot better than it was. It's still echoing for me. Blue light? Oh, I took out the blue light. I thought it looked better without for today. But I'm gonna play with it still. I'm still playing with the lights. It's still echoing for me. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this light right here was the blue one, but I took it out for now. And I'll play with the colors another time. Cause yeah, my desk, so these lights clamp on to the desk and I don't actually have enough room on the lip of my desk to clamp them on tight enough. So, they're not, like, permanent right now. I have to do some stuff and then organize a little better. And then I can, have all 3 lights and maybe have one that's always, like, a mood light. What's everyone's favorite cheese? Ah, what is my favorite cheese? I like a good aged white cheddar. Is that with some grapes? Ooh, might have some pimento, throw it on a burger. Honestly, with the echo, the music still sounds like some music that would naturally be in the game. Okay. Mine's Brie. Brie is good. Smoked good is good. Cade, you're banned for talking about maggot cheese in my freaking chat. I had fried brie real good. Yeah, I like a good baked brie. You take like a pie crust and you put a brie and you put jam. You wrap it all up and bake it. Oh, so good. Okay, but Tara, Betty's gonna get me to eat some of that cheese. Good. Good. Smoked Gouda and mozzarella. Mozzarella's a good one. I love fresh mozza. I just like sharp cheddar. A good sharp cheddar. I mean, I love a good white like white cheddar. I love a lot of cheese, but I'm French, so I'm kind of cheating. But yeah, a good sharp cheddar is always nice. They're gonna get me to eat the worm stuff when I'm finally in France. That's gonna be interesting. I've not had any of that weird worm maggot cheese stuff. Opinion on blue cheese. Blue cheese sucks. The dipping sauce and the cheese, both of them suck. I don't like blue cheese. It's like too bitter. Terry, you betray me. Sorry, blue cheese sucks. Anything you put like a blue cheese crumble on would be better with like 6 different other cheeses. Any salad, like put feta instead. My girlfriend says it's the same. Gotta listen to us, man. Blue cheese sucks. But yeah, like on a salad, anytime you put blue cheese on it, just put feta instead. On a burger, like just put something else. Just put like anything else. Blue cheese dressing is great. Crumble is disgusting. I think they both suck. They just both suck. My old job has blue cheese crumbles you could put on pizza and it was so good. Feta sucks. More like feta. Get the fuck out. Feta's great. And yeah, you can put I think you can put blue cheese crumble on the pizzas at work. I don't know. I think it's on there. Feta serves a total different role. Feta's more tangy. Yeah, it's better. It's better than blue cheese. So like on a salad, if there's blue cheese, you just put blue cheese crumble, you put feta crumble instead. We have a salad at work that I improve upon every time I get it. You get no blue, you sub feta, and you add cucumbers. And you get it with the balsamic vinaigrette, and it's perfect. But our Greek salad sucks. Our Greek salad is not a real Greek salad. But I only say that because I've been to Greece. And I would know. Fried brie is the best cheese on first salad. I mean, fried cheese is just the best for anything. I love fried cheese. Man, I kind of want to make some fried cheese. I can't get comfortable. Sorry, guys. I know I look weird, but I'm just trying to get comfortable in my chair. Just fry all the things. Fry all the things. Deep fry, air fry, it doesn't matter. Fry it all. Pan fry. Also, everyone drink water. Everyone drink some water right now. That's the rules. All these are better than American cheese. Yeah, American cheese. Okay, look. American cheese serves one purpose. To be melted on a burger. That's about all it's good for. American cheese on a burger, honestly, like, really good. It's not good for anything else. The only water I have near me is paint water. Take a break, go get a glass of water. I know you haven't had water today, and you're eating candy, so go get water. I have cheese making stuff. I should try to make some mozzarella from scratch. Ooh, share. Cheddar is better on a burger. I didn't say American was the best thing on a burger. I said it serves one purpose, and that it's really good on a burger. But besides that, hey, I just drank some water 30 minutes ago. It's not 30 minutes ago anymore. Go drink some water. Nice cup of hot dog water. But I found something out recently. If you use a little bit of American cheese for the sodium citrate, you can use it as an additive to make a really smooth cheese sauce. That would make sense because it's a very melty cheese. American cheese is so good on a really good, well done grilled burger. Bonus points if you're at a cookout. Yeah, I mean, like cookout style burger. Like that's what you want. You want that like cheesy. Yeah. Use real cheese for flavor, though. Yeah, I mean, you want real cheese. A good cheddar on like a nicer burger, but like just like a cookout, like that like kind of shitty like well done burger, that with some American cheese, that's where it's at. Yeah, American cheese was made to be burger and mac and cheese cheese. Yeah, exactly. American cheese, that's what it's meant for. I had a glass of something that was probably tonic water that ice melted in. Well, that's fine, as long as you drink some water. A liquid that is not soda, not alcohol. Drink water. Zeffy knows how I like my burgers. Zeffy's good at burgers. Cheddar for mac, not water. How about holy water? You can drink, if you have holy water, you can drink it. Go for it. I just want you all to get some water in you. You don't want to tell me where another Pokemon is? Okay. Oh, so Tara, do you ever go to the comic book bar I used to work at? The basement? I go there all the time. I don't know what the other one you're talking about is. Baby Swiss is also really good. Yeah, Swiss is good. Best burger you ever had. What would you put on it? Okay. We made a poutine burger with fried cheese curds and gravy. And that's where it's at. Okay, yeah, I've been to the basement. Dude, we went to the basement together. Okay, we're gonna try and get another Ultra Beast. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys got me distracted talking about cheese. Cheese curd burgers are great. Yeah, I mean, come on. Oops, didn't mean to hit quit. I forget who all I've taken there, man. I live 5 minutes, not even, from the basement, so. Which we should go there again. But now I want fried cheese curds. Who wants to come make me fried cheese curds? I had a poutine burger last year in New York, but the gravy wasn't that good. Cheese-themed Pokemon team when? How many mouse Pokemon are there? There's not even, like, enough mouse Pokemon to be like, oh, mouse cheese. Are you shiny hunting or just hunting in general? Just hunting in general. I've got my list right here of the Ultra Beasts we need. So. We still need Guzzlord, Stakataka, Blacephalon, and that looks like it. I want to make cheese curds. When I was in New York, I got addicted. Aldi sells, I mean, they're not the same, but Aldi sells them. They sell garlic cheese curds. So good. I have some in my freezer right now. Guzzlord. Yeah, everyone's made the joke. Well, and when I typed it in my phone, it auto-corrected to Guzzlers. So, not that much better. Anyone know why Zuckertree looks like Guzma? That's the question, right? Like, we know why, Lily looks like the fucking jellyfish. But we don't know why, and why, I don't remember anyone's names from Sun and Moon. Why What's-Her-Face looks like the other bug queen thing. But why does Zergatree look like Guzma? This is the question. I got some cheese curds at Lidl or Kroger. Anyone have weird food combos? We're gonna get the tall man. Guzzlord, are we gonna be like yesterday with Nectar? Guzzlord is the name of a Pokemon. It is actually its name. I'm not joking. And it's a big mouth. Ketchup and fries on pizza. Okay? Weird food combos. What weird food combos do I have? Weird food combos. I don't know. Zeffy can probably name some weird foods I eat. Yeah, are we just gonna call my girlfriend Guzzlord and see what happens? Zeffy never heard that one. What are some weird foods I eat? I like to put peanut butter on everything, but I don't think any of them are weird. Like I put peanut butter on apples, bananas, pretzels, ice cream. None that's like weird. Or Rice Krispies, cosmic brownies. You like mayo on hot dogs? Yeah. I like to mix mayonnaise and ketchup and put it on my hot dog, or I dip my corn dogs in it. Even Clip Martin called you out on that one. I forgot about that. I love mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is good, guys. Sorry, I had to pop my knuckles. I like mayonnaise on everything. Yeah. Yeah, I do. You should see me make a tomato sandwich. It's like half mayonnaise. Pineapple on pizza? Pineapple on pizza is good. I love me. Potato and pizza is right. Potato and pizza? And I guess you have fries on pizza, like potato and pizza. I can see it. It's not that weird. Pineapple on pizza is great. Exactly. You know what's not great? Maybe I'm just weird. Mayo on a banana or mayo on Oreo? You must choose. Mayo on a banana. I'll go try it right now. No, we're out of mayonnaise. I was gonna say, I'll go try it right now. Potato, green pepper, and ground beef on pizza is amazing. I had pierogi pizza when I was in Maryland and it was so good. Mayo on an Oreo. I couldn't do, I mean, I'd try it, but like, I think mayonnaise on banana has a potential of like, not tasting awful. Mayonnaise on an Oreo though, no thanks. I can just imagine that in my mouth and I'm good. But y'all, don't knock mayonnaise on a hot dog. Mayonnaise on a hot dog, it's good. Next time you get a corn dog, mix your ketchup and mayonnaise together and just, it's perfect. I completely, like I'm actively fighting, but I wasn't even at Mayorio. Like I zoned out of this fight for a minute. I was so focused on the chat. Guys, there's a mayo pizza at work now and it's great. Yes! Yes! Okay, so it's not a mayo pizza, but it is. It's a garlic aioli, or it's a herb aioli base, and our herb aioli is just mayonnaise with some seasonings in it. That's it. And yeah, it's got a herb aioli base, chicken, ground beef, roasted red peppers, green onions, and then it's got more aioli on top. Okay, but no. Okay, but yes. Aioli is just mayo with garlic. Yes! And it's good. It's fucking amazing. We got our herb aioli, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this pizza's great. It's the best pizza. I've watched them make the garlic aioli and the herb aioli, and they just take a giant jar of mayo and a whisk. Yeah, basically. Also, have any of you seen Undercover Brother? No, have not. I don't really care. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Also, red peppers, green peppers, chicken, something else. That something else is ground beef. Or is it Italian sausage? It's one of the two. I always mix them up. Hi, Nia! We're talking about mayonnaise, and they're bullying me for liking mayonnaise. Almost forgot today is a national holiday, Lucina's birthday. It is Lucina's birthday. Nia, don't be stressed. Relax. Watch me play Pokemon. Pokemon and talk about mayonnaise. I think it is Italian sausage on the pizza. Gorgeist. You guys ready to get tall, man? Don't make me feel old. Honey, I'm gonna admit something on stream right now, and you're all gonna freak out. Don't feel old, because I just haven't seen movies. I've never seen Wizard of Oz. So, like, don't feel old when you talk to me. I haven't seen movies. I'm waiting for the chat to blow up. I'm changing that. I've not seen Wizard of Oz or The Wiz, because I know you're going to ask me that next. I've not seen Wizard of Oz, not seen The Wiz. So, yeah. I haven't seen E.T. What else have I not seen? The Goonies, The Gremlins. What else are some other popular movies? I just haven't seen them. Goonies sucks. You've definitely seen Goonies. No, I haven't. I hadn't seen Princess Bride until like 5 years ago. Maybe you watched Goonies with Dad, but I didn't watch Goonies. I was at work one time. I don't watch the movies at work. Oh, that's another movie I haven't seen. Forrest Gump. I've never seen Forrest Gump. You have a friend who hasn't seen Lion King? Wow. I'm not the only one who doesn't watch movies. I watched the first part of it and then zoned out because it was whatever. It's about how I feel about a lot of movies. Forrest Gump was on at work one time, and so I was like technically like seen parts of the movie, but I haven't watched Forrest Gump. Like, there was no audio, so it was just I saw the movie playing. My neighbor is vacuuming. There are tons of movies I've never seen or only saw parts of. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. And I've seen some weird movies on top of that, though. Like, I've seen some movies that no one's, like, fucking heard of or, like, cares about. Like, y'all remember Knowing with Nicolas Cage? Seen that one? No one watched that movie. Yeah, that was a bad movie. Had a really shitty ending, too. What are some other weird movies that I have seen? I don't know, just a bunch of weird shit that no one's ever heard. Yeah, have you seen Con Air? I'm not a fucking Homestuck, so no. Just some Con Air. Fucking Homestuck. You and your Nicolas Cage fantasy. Yeah, I was obsessed with him and only ever watched 2 movies he was in. I just really liked National Treasure. Yeah, but you watched it because you're a Homestuck. I have a bad Steven Seagal movie that I need to watch. No, I watch it because it's a bad movie. Well, I don't watch, well, I do watch bad movies. I watch a lot of bad movies. I watch a lot of bad things. I enjoy things. People are like, that's so bad. And I'm like, yeah, but I liked it. I'm trying to think of some other, like, worst movie I've ever seen go. Let's see. Oh! The Last Vampire on Earth. That was an awful... The Last Vampire on Earth. That movie sucked. Thank you, Ethan, for bringing it up. Ugh. Worst movie. No. Partners was worse. Partners was probably worse. The prequels, Cherry Pop on Netflix, also Partners. Unpopular Disney movie. Okay. What counts as unpopular? Because I'm trying to think. Partners. Favorite unpopular Disney movie. Oh, well, let's see. Okay, y'all are gonna bully me, but I really like the Tinkerbell movies. And I wouldn't say those are necessarily unpopular. They're just kind of more, like, not mainstream. But, love the Tinkerbell movies. What other, like, unpopular Disney movies are like? Yeah, the Tinkerbell movies are great. How's Tangled rank for popularity? Tangled is super popular, my man. That's my favorite Disney movie. Everyone likes it. Enchanted? Love Enchanted. Is that an unpopular Disney movie? I guess it is. Don't bully me. Well, okay, no. Tangled, everyone liked Tangled, but Tangled has gotten this, like, rewritten history of it being bad, mostly because people want to blame it for, like, the beginning of, like, the 3D, like, shitty Disney movies. But, like, Tangled, Brave, even a couple others after those were still really good. It was just they got lazy. It wasn't because they went to 3D animation. Yeah, Tangled saved Disney, but people have fucking rewritten history and been like, oh, well, Tangled was the beginning of the end. And, like, completely been like, oh, well, Tangled was so lazy and Tangled have a bad thing. They're just trying to be like, oh, well, 2D was better than 3D and the 3D movies are lazy, but Tangled saved Disney, yeah, after Princess and the Frog almost killed it, because Princess and the Frog, as good as a movie as it is, as much as I like it, it was a great movie. It didn't do well. It lost a lot of money. Princess and the Frog was a great movie, but it did terrible in the box office. It made no money. They didn't advertise it. They advertised it badly. They named it Princess and the Frog, so they kind of cut out, like, a large audience because little boys didn't want to go see it and all the girls did. All the work they did on the hair in Tangled was amazing. Frozen, they spent so much time on making good snow, but they forgot to get a good plot. Yeah. They just need to let it go. But yeah, I'm sorry. It just makes me mad because, like, Tangled is a really good movie and it saved Disney and people loved it, but people have rewritten history to be like, oh, well, it's bad and it's the beginning of the end and, you know, Moana has a better plot or whatever else they say. Ray and the Last Dragon's better. Like, whatever. A few years ago, I met the voice actress who played Princess Jasmine. I had to tell her I hadn't seen Aladdin since I was a kid. That is Angela's favorite movie, is Aladdin. Wasn't raised a Disney fan that much. There's a lot of Disney films I haven't seen, even some of the more popular ones, like Fantasia. I hadn't seen Pinocchio until more recently. Tangled was going to be called a Rapunzel. They realized that would exclude boys from wanting to see it. Exactly. Also, Princess and the Frog. I was rooting for her to go for the restaurant over the guy. She got both in the end. I hate Frozen. Trust me, no one is saying Raya is better. No, I'm just saying, like, people have rewritten history. That was an example. Their snow engine is amazing. They used it to, like, learn more about avalanches and saving people's lives and stuff. Yeah, and then they forgot to put a plot that required people to have seen Raya. Yeah, no one saw that movie. Sorry, guys. Moana had good music. It was... They had 4 versions of the same song. Like, good, but people just like The Rock. Plot could have been better. It could have been a lot better. But people like The Rock. Yeah, you're right. And they like that Lin-Manuel Miranda made the music. But yeah, for the record, the actress, Linda Larkin, she's basically IRL Disney princess. Super nice. Spent the entire weekend working with her. I think Jasmine had 2 voice actresses. Because I think she had a different singing actress than that. Because I don't recognize that name. Have y'all seen it? No, we have not seen Raya. I'm not spending $30. And I'm not going to the theater right now, so. Moana's ass. And the plot kind of sucks. I too want to pay $40 to see a movie. Yeah, exactly. I could see it for cheap, but I'm not going to theaters. Because, like, if I went to the cheap theater over here, it'd be, like, $10 to go see it, but... Bro, every musical has, like, 4 versions of the same song. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I like this I Want song in Moana. The I Want? I don't know what song that is. Moana's good, but they spent a lot of time world building and forgot to use it. Exactly, that's the thing. Moana had this really interesting world building and a lot of stuff that I like. A lot of stuff that I like and I thought was going to come up, but it never did. Like, they were like, oh, we don't travel anymore because sea monsters. They didn't fight a fucking sea monster ever. There wasn't a single goddamn sea monster in the entire movie. Well, but sea monsters is why we don't travel anymore. Like, where are the fucking sea monsters then? Different singer, this was talking actress. Oh, that's a category song, I think. It Calls Me. The Coconut People should have been Sea Monster, correct. You're talking about I Am Moana. I think, right? That's what that song is? I don't remember. I don't remember the music in Moana. Raya is not worth $30. Fucking love that. I want as an archetype of music used in musicals, see Prudential Life, or When Will My Life Begin. Got it. So now Moana and the first part of Vinland Saga are blending together. Dragon hair. I love dragon hair. Oh, How Far I'll Go. That's the name of the song. How Far I'll Go. That's, yeah, Kate just said it. Sorry. It took me a second. I'm like playing the song in my head and I'm like, what is the fucking name of that song? But How Far I'll Go, there's like 4 versions of it. And it just gets repetitive after a while. Just went to YouTube. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to play this game. But I love how none of us are just watching me play it anymore. We just gave up. This is a much more interesting conversation. I could go on about Disney and about Disney movies. I Am Moana is a different song that ends with the melody of How Far I'll Go. That's why I was confused. Let's see. I'm looking at all the people that are hiding, that are lurking and not chatting. Apparently I searched it before by the whole The Sea It Calls Me part. The main part of the song was a different... Do it. Disney podcast time. Listen. Disney podcast. Like, don't tempt me. I'm already streaming. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a just talking segment, like our next stream or something. We'll just do a just talking, and we'll just talk about Disney for 2 hours. That's how far I'll go. Replays. I heard a bunch of ones as Disneyland, Disney World. No, Disney World is a joke we have about how we say Disney World. It's Disneyland in Shanghai, I think. I feel like Spirit is gonna love. Spirit's not a Disney movie. Unless I'm crazy, but I don't think Spirit's a Disney movie. Okay. Why not do it now? Just talking segment, go. Viewing gameplay is optional. And that's what we're doing, and I'm not even paying attention. Spirit is DreamWorks, that's what I thought. Moving to Pixar. Spirit's not Pixar. It's DreamWorks. Pixar is owned by Disney. Pixar is Toy Story and all that. You moved to DreamWorks, which is not Disney at all. Okay, so I just rewatched Emperor's New Groove. Great movie. Love it. So underrated. Emperor's New Groove. Okay. Amazing film. Everyone wants to talk about how, like, oh, we need more, like, characters of color and everything. And, like, they're right. But at the same time, like, you guys forget about Mulan. You forget about Emperor's New Groove. I mean, you forget about Atlantis. Like, come on, guys. There's so many there's so many movies that exist pre-Princess and the Frog that have characters of color, but you ignore them. And then you're like, oh, well, you like talk about how great Moana is, but it sucks. But, like, Emperor's New Groove, it's so good. Come on, guys. Like, it's so good. And of course everyone's like, oh, but if into the person of color gets turned into an animal. It's like, yeah, but he's not the only person of color in that film. That's the thing. It is an entire film of, like, people of color. The white chick is the bad guy. See, that's what you're making the joke, but a single character in the Emperor's New Groove got transformed. Hashtag racist. But that's the thing. Again, the characters and the world building is interesting, but bad plot for Moana. Yeah. I mean, the character is interesting. Grandma's interesting. The Rock is fun. Half of those were during the slump. Yeah, but, like, that's the thing. I almost forgot about Lilo and Stitch. Fucking Lilo and Stitch. But have we, observed maybe why, this was called the slump? It's kind of interesting to me that all the movies that are the slump, a lot of them have characters of color. Ever think about that? Maybe that's the racist part. I'm just saying. There's also some really shitty movies during the Disney slumps, though. Like Bolt. Y'all remember Bolt? That is a Disney Animation Studios film. That is not a DCOM. Lilo and Stitch had gay cross-dressing aliens. Exactly. There's your gay rep. She had her gay uncles. They were great. Treasure Planet had a cat girl. That's a minority if I've ever seen one. Exactly. Cat girl represent. And she was a real cat girl too. Like she was like actually like more feline in the face and stuff. Like they did a really good job. They also moved from their Renaissance format. I mean, yeah, they've changed like their formats of the movies, but like at the same time, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Broke it more. In my opinion, some of these newer ones, like they strayed from their A lot of the creative people are gone or for a lot of months. Yeah. Did you hear that I had to get Disney animators out of retirement to animate the 2D, like, dance scene in the new Mary Poppins? Because these new animators couldn't do 2D animation. Like, they had to get animators out of retirement. I'm just talking about how part of the slump happened. I'm talking about how this new slump happened. I hate that this is the new renaissance or whatever, because this isn't. This is shit. Everything that has come out, well, not everything, but most of the stuff that has come out is shit. Like, come on. Disney, like, fix it. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what the last good, like, Disney movie is. Because, like, Toy Story 3 sucked, Toy Story 4 sucked. I liked Coco, but a lot of people didn't like Coco. Onward sucked. That's just Pixar. I've heard Raya sucks. What, you don't like Twist? Okay, hold on. That's not the fault of the animators, though. That's the fault of Disney not hiring 2D animators. I agree. I'm just saying. Like, you don't like Twist villains? Also, fuck Twist villains. That's like the worst part of Zootopia. Thank you. Zootopia had really great world building. Again. And I liked the plot, pretty much, but the Twist villains sucked. Imagine if they did the Zootopia world building in Onward. Onward would have been so much better. But instead, everyone's in, like, the same house and, like, drives cars and shit. Like, do the Zootopia shit where, like, they had, like, different houses for different animals and everything. I like Toy Story 3 and 4. I only watched them for the first time this year. They both suck. But that's my opinion. What else sucked? I mean, Moana. We just talked about how Moana sucked. What are the movies came out that sucked? Oh, Soul! Soul was so good! That was a good movie. Oh, really good movie. Again, like, a lot of people didn't like it, and I can kind of get it why, but it did have the black character transformed. No, Soul was good, but it did have the character of color transformed. He was an animal most of the time, and so a lot of people don't like that about it. I think the twist villain in Zootopia was supposed to be like, actually racism is bad and the institution is what's forcing a false perception of minorities. But they did it badly and had the main characters both be cops. No, I think the twist villain just was like, oh, ha 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 ha, look. The sheep was the bad one. No one saw that coming. I think you're overthinking it. You're giving Disney a little too much credit. Also, Nick wasn't a main character. It wasn't. I mean, wasn't a cop for most of the movie. He became a cop at the end. He became a cop at the end. Soul reminds me of Ratatouille. Basically a weird ending movie for adults, but a kids movie, kinda. Yeah, loved Ratatouille. Ratatouille is so good. But yeah, Nick the fox does become a cop at the end. That's the thing, but he was not a cop through most of it. I mean, that's what they wanted to say, but didn't actually make it that way in the movie. It's one of those Dumbledore's gay things. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can see that. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, fun. Yeah, I mean, I do think they were trying to give some sort of, like, racism is bad and you shouldn't judge people and stuff, but it was not done well. Which one is your favorite Pixar movie? Soul or Ratatouille? Because they're both good. I know some of you are hiding over there in the chat, so you should speak up about your favorite Disney Pixar movies. Ratatouille is good. Surprisingly, you guys are probably surprised, but it's... Oh, nothing shiny. Didn't even make it to the end. I guess I'll just take Roselia. Come on, I'm the food guy. And I'm the French girl, and Ratatouille is not even my favorite Pixar movie. It's probably my top 5, but... Ratatouille handled sexism in a more mature way than most movies, kids' movies or otherwise. Yeah. They handle a lot of stuff really well. I think my favorite Pixar movie is probably Brave. Cars is up there. Ratatouille's up there. Toy Story 2 is like obviously. We're gonna keep doing this because I can chat and just kind of ignore what I'm doing. Ratatouille actually made me kind of like Paris. Ratatouille is great. It's a very kind representation of Paris. Paris is kind of crazy. Soul's my new fave because of the effort and detail to it. I understand the whole POC changing thing, but he wasn't the only POC, and it's more than it's just the main character. Yeah, and also, like, he was still there, and his body was still on screen, you know, so I think I get people were upset that, like, the white chick was in his body, and he was a cat, but, like, I still think it did really well. Impromptu Pixar movie tier list. Okay, here we go. What's the POC changing thing an issue? I don't know. A lot of people find it an issue and say it's racist because pretty much a lot of the movies where a POC is the main character, they are turned into an animal and they are not actually a person of color on screen for most of the movie. And I get it, especially when you have something like Princess and the Frog, where, like, the only 2 people of color are turned into frogs. So, there are things like that. I don't quite understand it, but I'm also white. But that's what I've heard. A lot of people complain about that. What are the other movies that happened in? I can't remember. Okay. Cade, you gotta not write me, like, giant ass paragraphs. It's a lot to read. I think the only issue with that is an issue with Princess and the Frog and Brother Bear. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, Brother Bear, that was the other one I forgot. But yeah, if you have a POC in sci-fi or fantasy, the race might not even be a factor in the universe. Yeah. It's not really an issue, it's more problematic. A POC is always taken out of their body, so I wouldn't say it's racist. It's more problematic the more you notice it or less. But again, like I said, in some of these movies, they're not the only POC, so it doesn't seem to be that big of a factor as people make it. Like Emperor's New Groove, like everyone in the movie's a POC. Or Soul, you know. Okay, let me read what Cade wrote me about Zootopia, this long-ass thing. One thing I did like about Zootopia, though, is that they didn't just make their one group racist against the other group and lump everyone in together. The rabbits are more racist toward the foxes and stuff. Because in real life, some people are prejudiced against everyone, and others are prejudiced to specific groups. However, they did bad as using predator and prey and having it be like, we used to kill you guys, but now we're good. I cry, you passed up on the good boy. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to this, to be honest, Jack. It's like taking away the agency of the characters. Yeah, I'm Brother Bear, everyone with POC. But I think the thing in Brother Bear, as well as Princess and the Frog, is they are both taken away from the other POC when they're transformed. Like, Emperor's New Groove, he is still around Pacha pretty much the whole movie. And they go home and everything. So, but in both Princess and the Frog and Brother Bear, at least I think, I don't remember Brother Bear all that well, they're just with the animals. And so you don't really see the other POC. Whereas, like, again, Emperor's New Groove, Soul, they're still around the other people. Is there another movie I'm forgetting that has this? I don't think so. that's just, you know. Yeah, this is a movie with all white characters. No one would actually be talking about this as somebody get transformed to now. No, I agree. Like I said, this is something I hear people talk about on the internet, where I hear, you know, people of color say this is problematic, and like every movie that has a POC, this happens, and blah 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 blah. So, I can't give you the answer, but there are tons of movies that specifically focus around animals who weren't ever people. Yeah. I mean, and Brave is honestly the same kind of movie. She turns her mom into a bear. Beast was a white guy and he spends 98% of the movie as an animal. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Brave. She spends most of the movie as a bear. So, again, it's definitely just kind of cherry picking in my opinion. Yeah. To me, this feels like something that somebody made a think piece about and the people parroted. Yeah. Again, it's something I use, like, I don't really pay attention. Beast doesn't even have a name. Yeah. His name is given from outside sources, never said in the movie. So yeah. So all white characters, there'll be other white characters in the movie. Some films like Princess and the Frog, Tiana has no power and needs help from the white girl. I can see this getting talked about as a joke, like black people getting lightning powers. Yeah, that's a funny one. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just something I brought up because I hear people talk about it. And it's like, I can get why people might say, hey, this movie is bad because of this. But I think it's, it can be a harsh, it can be a too much of a surface level reason to not like a movie. Instead of like actually watching the movie and going, okay, well, it still did this well. And, you know, there were still people of color and it was still realistic and all that. It's really common, even Spider-Man and Aqualad. Yeah. Yeah, but Miles Morales has his little shocky powers. I don't think it means a movie is bad, but it's a valid criticism. But people use it as a reason that a movie's bad. Soul came out, and that was like all people talked about. They were like, I can't believe they did this, and he was on screen, but he was a white girl the whole time, and blah, 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 blah. It should be a conversation starter, but it's not. It's used as like the main reason to criticize and dislike the film. Like, I specifically, like, after I watched Soul, I went looking because I was like, let's see what people say. Like, Brave, she's turned into a bear, but there were a million other people around her. Yeah. Failing the Bechdel test doesn't mean a movie is automatically sus. Exactly. Zeffy and I were talking about that the other day. It should be a conversation starter. It should be a reason to look and kind of evaluate a film and go, well, why doesn't it? And, you know, but it shouldn't be the end-all be-all. I'm trying to think of some movies that, like, failed the Bechdel test that are still really good, like, representation of women. Loader fails the Bechdel test, yeah. That's Badass Women. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I don't think two women speak to each other in Lord of the Rings. Let alone about a man. See, I was ready to be upset that they changed it from this moody, real people thing to keep characters floating around, but it worked, and they spent a lot of time in New York. Yeah. Zeffy Zeff, I think we'll watch the same YouTube video. Probably. Zeffy watches a lot of YouTube videos. I'm trying to think of, there was a movie we were talking about. Special tests point out how much of woman's screen time, like the new movie coming out with Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland, she's the only woman in the whole film. Yeah, exactly. And this thing in Lord of the Rings, like, the women are badass, but they do only, I don't think they ever speak to each other. I think there's only like 3 of them. But, I mean, let's talk about, I just looked at my bookshelf. Does, like, Hermione in Harry Potter ever speak to another person in, like, another woman in, like, any of the books? Or at least in the first one? And she's still, like, the most badass character ever. it's not effective. We're gonna kill this thing. Yeah, that's actually the point of the test, is solvable by making former female characters instead of just having one girl. Just to see if women in film only is an extension of the man. I think what's a better test than the Bechdel test is the lamp test. Could this woman be replaced by a lamp without the story changing? I think that's a better way of testing, hey, are these women well represented in this film? Because if the woman does nothing and can be replaced by a lamp, like, you need a better woman. Water time! If you pass the Bechdel test, it still doesn't mean it's not a sexist film. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the lamp test is a little better because, like, I mean, again, even if you pass, it's still not sexist, but, like, at least you kind of realize maybe women need to be people. Well, and the other thing, that, like, the Bechdel test and all that, like, miss is that a film may not have the greatest female characters, but it can be progressive in other ways. Like, you know, you can have, you know, like, something like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it passes the Bechdel test, but, like, something like Love, Simon. It's really important, like, it's still a very progressive film, being like this, like, gay love story film and everything, but, you know, it may not pass the Bechdel test, but that doesn't mean it's still not a good film or a progressive film for other reasons. You can have characters who talk to each other about a guy all the time, but it's all super plot relevant. The guy's plot, yeah, exactly. There are at least tons of pornos that pass the Bechdel test. No, you're right. How about the endgame test? Can you have every female character in one shot and not feel crowded? Yeah, that's the thing. Endgame tried to be like, look, girl power, all the girls in one shot in one scene, and it's like, if you can do that, there's a problem. You don't have enough women. Pretty sure Holes fails the Bechdel test, but it's set in basically an all-men's prison. Yeah, I don't think any of the women in that movie are ever seen speaking to another woman. But it's an all-men's correctional facility, and it still has really badass women. Kissing Kate Barlow, love her. Queen, we stan. But yeah, no, Kissing Kate Barlow, amazing character, great backstory. I mean, like, that's an amazing love story. You know, a white woman falls in love with a black man, and, you know, their whole love story, and, you know, she turns us on everyone. Like, ugh, love Holes. Great film. And the movie is almost perfectly book accurate. The only difference was that Stanley was supposed to be overweight at the beginning, but they didn't want Shia LaBeouf to have to lose a whole bunch of weight throughout the filming, so that's the only reason they changed it. Yeah, no, that's what Endgame fails the lamp test too, because someone edited out every feminist moment in the entirety of Captain Marvel, but apparently the movie still worked. Stone Ocean and Steel Ball Run passed the Bechdel test. I'd be worried if Stone Ocean didn't pass the Bechdel test. I also don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Bechdel test? Oh, there's the Mekomori test, something I saw in a discussion about Pacific Rim. Never seen Pacific Rim. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I'm telling you, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. The only thing a woman did in an Endgame that was plot important was when Black Widow realized the stones were in New York. She also died, and that was supposedly plot important. killing off Black Widow would have been so much more powerful had the Black Widow movie already come out, and had she been like a character the past 10 years. Like, I really liked her and her potential, and they didn't do anything with it. And I just liked her less and less as the movies went on. Because I liked her in Avengers, and I thought this was going to be great, and her dynamic with Hawkeye and all that. We didn't get any of it. Also, Kate, are you done with your homework? Make sure you finish that. I'm gonna want a picture of it. No, I'm taking a small break. I need to eat. Yes. Food, water, meds, all important. I know it's 7 o'clock at night, but if you have not taken your medication yet today, anybody, take your medication. Food, water, meds. Most important things. I like that one. I'm gonna read this in a second. Let me. The requirements of the Mako Mori test are that a film or television show has at least one female character. Okay. Most shows can pass that. And that this character has an independent plot arc. Okay. Maybe some can pass it. And that the character or her arc does not simply exist to support a male character's plot arc. No, that's where everyone fails. Because so many characters in a show, like, they exist. They have an arc. Their arc is usually like, I need to impress a boy. Sorry, I'm fidgety. But I like that test. I think it's a much better test of, like, how good a film is. Yeah, Supergirl season 1 was great and passed all the tests like that. Season 2, everything went downhill. Well, yeah, of course. Shit like that always happens. The girls got less and less screen time, and everything started to be about the new important guy character. Ugh. And the show's called Supergirl, and they still fucked it up. I'm trying to think. I don't think our new show Birdman passes. That's what I've been calling Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's Birdman. Birdman doesn't pass. There's some other current shows and movies and whether or not they pass. I don't know. Every season of RWBY passes those tests, but the show is ass. Yeah, the show just turned into ass. You know what show doesn't pass that? Red vs. Blue. Red vs. Blue is great. Well, no, I think seasons 9 and 10 pretty much passed that with all the freelancer stuff. She passed the Mako test, but not the Bechtel test. There's also a graphic of the Doctor Who seasons and characters and if they pass the Bechtel test and other stuff. Oh yeah. Does Amy have friends? Does Amy Pond speak to another woman that's not River? I guess she speaks to River. Even then, they're always just talking about the doctor. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I mean. I don't think it passes the Mako test either. Because Sister is really only there to support Falcon's story. She doesn't have her own arc. Shannon Carter doesn't have her own. I guess the villain chick does. I guess the villain chick does kind of have her own arc and is not supporting a male character. Tex doesn't have any arcs, and Carolina's arc involves her dad. I guess it does involve her dad. I was just thinking about her against Tex. Yeah, I guess you're right. Carly does. It does pass the Mako test with Carly. Also about how people were praising River as this great girl power character when the main writer switched over all the EPs. Stopped passing the Bechdel test and River, like, never passes it and a bunch of stuff. Since his arc is all about Peter. Yeah, I guess you're right. For some reason I thought, I forgot about Carolina's arc involving her dad. So, yeah. Red versus blue doesn't pass. Come on guys, we got this. Hopefully I get a shiny or something, because I already have this guy. So, I can't catch him. Let's see. What? Smako's isn't about not involving men, but specifically not to prop at their arcs. Okay, so then Carolina's arc would pass. So plot like I need to find my dad doesn't no, she needs to kill her dad. She wants to kill her dad. She hates her dad. Her dad's a piece of shit. So I guess CTs would pass as well. That also doesn't fail. Okay. That makes more sense. I guess I just, like, misunderstood. Finally. You guys, Dimension 20 is great at this. Anything shiny? No. Nothing shiny. Just gonna grab something. Just grab Lips Rage. I need to make sure my box. I've been sending everything to the box, and I don't even know if everything's going to the right place, so. Pretty things about it, this is college humor stuff. No, I don't want to find Sungaleo again. Yeah, do you have another Pokemon for me? I do. Guzzlord! We're gonna get Guzzlord, guys. First, let's check my box. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is not where all this stuff needs to go. Okay, well, I'll have to reorganize my boxes later, because this is a mess. Yeah, this is in the wrong place. Oh well. We're all a bunch of Guzzlords. Guzzlord on my Pseudo-Woodoo. What am I gonna do with you guys? Max Adventure Time. Let's get Guzzlord. Escape from the Blood Cube is a lot about the guys and stuff in this mini seasons. Gulpin, Guzzlord, and Muck. You're gulping my muck. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. What Pokemon do we want? Come on, I want Marowak. Let's see if I can get up. Oh, nope, it's gone. Whimsicott! We like Whimsicott. Stop talking about stuff I haven't seen. Let's go back to talking about Disney. And what Disney is good and bad at. Let's see. How many of the Disney movies passed the Mako test? I mean, okay, based by the standards of like it can involve a guy but can't revolve around supporting a male arc, then like a lot of them pass. People wouldn't agree, but like even something like Cinderella passes the Mako test. It's about her getting free. It's not about her getting a husband. Brave passes the Mako test. Of course, Kate is talking about shit you haven't seen. He watches every piece of trash on Netflix. Yeah, he does. But yeah, it seems like most of the film, most of the stuff passes like the Mako test. At least the ones that have female characters in them. That's a whole other story. Whether or not there's female characters. The Cinderella totally passes. The guy in Cinderella is the lamb. Yeah. You know what doesn't pass? Sleeping Beauty. Because this movie is basically about Prince Philip once you get about halfway through. Like when she falls asleep. Aladdin doesn't. Yeah, Aladdin doesn't pass. Sleeping Beauty, it's like she doesn't really have a character arc. Prince Philip gets the arc to protect her and save her and all that. It's not really her arc. Aladdin doesn't pass. Mulan passes. You know what doesn't pass? That everyone loves. It has like a great female character. Wreck-It Ralph. Sleeping Beauty is lamp on lamp action. I think Furry Robin Hood fails. Yes, I think you're correct. Wreck-It Ralph fails. New Aladdin still doesn't pass. Yeah. Lion King doesn't pass. But like more of the princess movies pass than you would think. Princess and the Frog passes, Tangled passes. Brave passes. What are the other Disney princesses? Who am I forgetting? Is that all the Disney princesses? I don't remember. I can't think. Brain no worky. Yeah, Tangled passes. I said that already. Let's see. Frozen passes, unfortunately. Still want a good movie. I mean, it makes sense the princess movies would pass the Mako test because they're focused around the female character doing things usually. Yeah, but they don't all pass. Like, technically Aladdin is a princess movie. Little Mermaid does... I guess it technically does pass. I mean, her entire arc is centered around a man. But I guess it's not to further his goals, so it passes. I was forgetting something. Oh, Beauty and the Beast passes. But then there's films that don't, like I said, like Wreck-It Ralph doesn't pass. Not Tangled, Toy Story doesn't pass. Ratatouille doesn't pass. You could argue yeah, you're right. Around her getting mad if that was the case, no hit romance would ever pass. Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to, like, wrap my brain around how the test works. I'm trying to think what else doesn't pass. Zootopia passes. I guess Moana passes. Yeah, there's only one female character in Ratatouille, and she's the mentor love interest in the film. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think. I wish I was next to my movie shelf instead of my bookshelf. Them pretty lamp boys. Yep. Yeah, because a lot of them, they get their man passively or in addition to their goal, like Tangled. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to, like, change how I'm thinking about it. What are movies, right? The love isn't the center of the arc. Yeah. Even ones where the love is the center of the arc, like Little Mermaid, it does technically pass. Because she's not furthering his arc. It is still her own arc. Princess and the Frog is weird. Does it? I guess it does technically pass, but I feel like... Because they both have arcs, and I feel like their arcs... are sort of... Like, they're affected by each other. So I don't know if I would say she furthers his arc, but she kind of does. But I don't know, it's a weird one. What do you guys think about that one? Does that one pass? Or fail? In your opinion? Because I feel like her arc is still like I feel like her arc is still like she has an independent arc, but her arc still is also about changing his mind about things and like circles around that, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, Jasmine has no arc besides, like, I want to be free and pick who I want to marry. And then she's like, oh, I want to pick Aladdin. That's why tests aren't absolute proofs, is the guy who brought up both tests. No, yeah, exactly. Like, 100%. And like I was saying earlier, just because a test doesn't pass doesn't mean it's not a good test, like a good film or progressive in other ways. Like, Aladdin still has, it is a film of all POC, you know? It is still, you know, an important film in a different way. Does this test rule out arcs that are about getting the guy, or just the arcs that are only to support the guy's arc? I think he said it's only to the ones that are to support the guy's arc. But you can also look it up. It's the Mako Mori test. I don't know if it has some pretty racist stuff though. Yeah. The new Aladdin has blackface? I forgot about that. Furry bait. Cookie. You know, one cookie. Rabbit has hips, yeah. So I think this is about where we're gonna stop in this game, because honestly, well, what I'll do is I'll get all the evidence for finding those Pokemon I need, where I had to find the footprints. And what I'll do is once I've triggered the fight, I'll do the fight on stream. But I think besides that, that's about all that's left for us to do in this game. I think I'm going to start Shield next stream, which will be next week on Monday. So I don't stream again this week. It won't be again until Monday. I'll be out of town this weekend. So I'm going to finish up, you know, we're going to do a couple more of these, hopefully to get some more Ultra Beasts, but after that, yeah, we're gonna be done with this game on this stream. All to get the legendaries set up, and then I'll catch them on stream for you guys. Oreo good. I want Oreo to sponsor me. Drink water, everyone. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Guzzlord, that's right. I forgot what we were doing. Here he is, guys. There's the Guzzlord. About having Oreo sponsor you. Here he is, guys. Guzzlord. I don't care if you left your water downstairs, you're gonna go get it. New god. Human crib. There's one step, and it's crab. I'm about to kill your new god. Whimsicott should be your god. how weird his design was. Zephy, didn't you have a shiny Whimsicott? Or did I make that up? Let's kill this thing. Not shiny, but I didn't have one that was undefeated on my team. Nice. For some reason I thought it was shiny. Guess I'm just silly. Oh my god, it's got like 1 HP. Come on, guys. Preventing me from ever having turns. I love it. We got Guzzler, boys. Your new god. All hail the dead Guzzlord. Getting like a static from somewhere all of a sudden. There he is. This is Terra beat Guzzlers. That makes Terra the new god. I am the new god. I am your god. I thought you typed Guzzlers on purpose, I'll be honest. See, Nia, do you have something new for us? You do. Cephalon! We're just gonna knock all these out. Let's mark it on our list. Got Guzzlord. About to get Cephalon. Awesome. And then when we play Shield, we'll work on getting the other Pokemon we need that are Shield exclusive, and then we're gonna transfer everything into this game and have a complete dex in this game. That is the goal. Poltergeist. Let's see what they'll leave me. Luckily I'm second, so. Come on, Heliolisk. Raichu. Raichu's a good boy. Alrighty. This will probably wrap us up, this last Dynamax adventure. Because these take a while, but we'll see. If not, we'll do one more after it. Ugh. Problem with wearing glasses and headphones. Look at this Gigantamax baby. So pretty. We're gonna kill it. you want Jolene's English voice actress to be? That's a hard one. I don't know. I don't know voice actresses well enough. I don't want it to be Monica. I can tell you that. Don't want it to be Monica, y'all. Who do I want it to be? I have to think on that. What's a character whose voice I like? I don't know voice actress. Who do you want it to be? You're better at voice actresses than I am. Or if anyone else has input, go ahead. Laura Bailey. Remind me who she voices. I know the name, but I can't think. I'm really bad at this. Mako. Lisa, Lucina. Okay. Yeah, she could be good. She could be good. That's what I thought, though, she was Lucina's. Yeah, I'll second you on that, because I don't know. Who voices? I'll look up something. Let's see. So I was gonna say, I like, Wen Ree's voice actress from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Caitlin Glass. I don't know what else she's in, but I like her voice. Oh, she's Mina from My Hero. But yeah, I like Wen Ree's voice actress. Like her voice. I love how no one else has input on voice actors. This is something only you care about. Angry Boy. I hate this Pokemon so much. Sorry. Well, who else is excited for Part 6 anime? Because I'm super hyped. I love Jolene. I am Jolene. I have a butterfly tattoo on my arm. And I'm crazy. Why are you doing that? Okay. Then better to let somebody else, like, Dynamax. I'm playing with noobs. Well, damn, I'm dead. Might be getting a little Cephalon today. Still thinking about Disney movies. I want to watch Tangled now. This is just so good. Tangled is the best movie, and everyone's so mean for it for no reason. I saw the worst take ever about someone saying, so in the Tangled TV show, there's like a female character that they've added, Cass, and she's like Rapunzel's like handmaiden, and people ship them, of course, and there's good reason to, but people were like saying that shipping Cass and Rapunzel is better than shipping Flynn Rider and Rapunzel, because their relationship is like predatory, because he got with a girl who's never left her tower right after she turned 18, and he's like 20 something. I'm like, you guys need to stop. Chill out. Go away. Like, I get you want to ship the lesbians, but like, stop. You can just ship the lesbians without talking about how the canon ship is bad or whatever. Give me leftovers. You don't have leftovers. People get really weird about shipping. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like shipping gatekeeping. I don't like gatekeeping. Shipping on its own, like, that's just, it just gets messy. And it's like, you guys are applying, like, technically Flynn had no canonical age until the TV show. Yes, he was older, but like, it was never stated how old he was. I think it was like a Dumbledore's Gate thing. They said it like off panel, basically. And like, I mean, you could say the same thing about so many of the princess movies. Like, you say the same thing about Jasmine. Like, Jasmine's never left her castle. Cinderella's never left her parents' house, you know? Like, you're just, like, this is just the nature of princess movies. Like, suspend your disbelief a little bit and watch the characters fall in love on screen and just leave it alone. People just want to do so many, like, they want to make the princess movies all woke and feminist and stuff, and it's like, just stop. Like, for one thing, there are already, like, they're more feminist than people remember and people make them out to be, but at the same time, like, just stop. They're a product of their time. They're princess movies. Like, there's always going to be something. Yeah, exactly. They're fictional characters. You have ship you don't like. I don't like the Iraq and Bucko ship because they remind me of that relationship I knew before. That said, I'm not going to make you ship it or not. I'm not going to make you not ship it. Honestly, with princess movies, they have to date somebody at some point. Exactly. Like, it's awkward in a lot of them. Like, I'd say it's awkward in Moana because I don't feel like, nothing changes for her. Like, her relationship with anybody. Like, now she's friends with Maui, like, okay. Like, she has no, like, her relationship with her parents isn't really strengthened. Her relationship with her grandma is just kind of gone because grandma's dead. Like, give her a relationship. Can somebody block the bot in chat, please? Angelo or Zeffy, can you take care of this bot? But yeah, I mean, there's there's a lot you have to suspend your disbelief with any movie, and people just refuse to do that with the princess movies as much. At least when it comes to certain things. Like, they're like, oh yeah, Princess and the Frog, she turns into a frog, whatever, but the second it comes down to, like, any sort of relationship or the fact that she's POC or whatever, then suddenly we have to look through it with a woke lens, and it's like, suspend your disbelief, give it a break, like, just enjoy the film. I would actually say Moana's relationship with Grandma strengthened the most, even though she was dead, because her spirit came and sang a song with Moana, so even in the death, the relationship strengthened more than with her parents. Yeah, I could agree with that. But, like, yeah, like, and maybe that's a bad example, but, like, it's just, you know, she doesn't get any sort of, like, relationship with anybody, and we don't really see any relationship evolve. Movies sometimes are just movies. Not every aspect of the movie had to be super inspected before creation. Yeah, I was just starting to say, I know you were, but I was just also saying, like, that may not have been the best example, but, like, my point still stands. Like, her relationship is not strengthened with anyone. Silly, but, like, relationships are a part of life, and, you know, you should do them well in film. Whether it's from, like, sometimes it's okay to be a romantic relationship that's done well. Like, people are so against showing romance these days. Like, I think it's honestly sadder that both of our new, like, I'm gonna do princesses in quotes because they're not princesses, but they basically are. Our new POC princesses, Moana and Raya, neither of them get to be in romantic relationships. That's more harmful to me to say, oh, well, look, our POC princesses don't get to be in a relationship. Like, sorry, I said that wrong, but you know what I meant. Like, our princesses of color don't get to be in a relationship, while our white princess, Anna, does. She's not a princess. Moana is not a Disney princess. So that's why I'm doing this. Because she is a princess, yes, and I think Raya is too, but they're not Disney princesses. So I was using the term princess as in Disney princess. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Have a wider variety of stories to be told. No, I meant more Disney princess. I should have been more specific about that. Because the Disney princess is not just be a princess made by Disney. But yeah, like, neither Moana nor Raya, as far as I can tell with Raya, they don't get to be in romantic relationships. And I feel like that's more harmful to be like, oh, our princesses of color, no relationship for them. But Anna, like, look, she gets a relationship. Elsa still didn't, but, you know. Like, I don't know. Like, if we get a third film from Disney that's, like, a character of color that's a princess, and, she also doesn't get a love interest, it'll, like, really be, like, a big deal. I'll be like, what the fuck, guys? Yeah, because we wouldn't be putting all our hopes on a particular female character or POC or gay character if there's just one. Exactly. Like, just tell more stories. Instead of having a token for everything. Alrighty. Well, we talked and ranted a lot about Disney on this stream. I caught some Ultra Beasts. I feel like we've had a pretty good stream. So, next Monday, 6 o'clock, we're going to start S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, I'm gonna get it set up for these last legendaries, and then we're gonna start S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, I mean, I get that she doesn't need man, which fits some stories, but if it's the only option, yeah, if it's the only option, it's a problem. Like, you know. And you can have a woman be a strong female character and still want a man. That's the thing, is everyone's like, oh, she needs a man, she doesn't need a man. But she might want one. Like, Mulan, she ain't need no man, but Shang, he was fine. Just saying, like, I'm fine with no romance because a lot of times it's forced. IDK, I don't like the Raylo kissing kinds of things. No, that's fucked up. The Raylo thing, fucked up. Shang do be cute though, he do be cute. But yeah, like, characters don't need a man, but they might want one. Have we ever thought about that? The characters might just want love. And it's okay to want love or not want love. Like, stop making this a need, she doesn't need a man thing, and make this more of maybe she doesn't need one, but she wants one. You know? Anyway. So, Monday, 6 o'clock will be the next stream. I'll get us set up, oops, spawn camp. I'll get us set up. We're gonna go check how close we are on these other legendaries. But I'll get us set up to catch the next, legendaries. We'll catch those, and then we'll start S.H.I.E.L.D. on our next stream. And yeah. And then our mission in S.H.I.E.L.D. is mostly just beat the story and catch a handful of Pokemon that are S.H.I.E.L.D. exclusive, and then we're going to transfer all them into this and have a completed Pokedex. Let's see. We associate wanting love with being feminine and being feminine with being weak. To be strong, you must not want love or wear pretty clothes or want to be pretty. Yeah, exactly. So let's see how we are. 28% for the Iron Will Pokemon, 68 for Cavern, 74 for Grasslands. So, I wonder where the Grasslands Pokemon and the Cavern Pokemon could be. But yeah, I agree. I think if it's some stories and not others with having love or not having love and all that. And I think you can have a story that has love without it being about love. Like Mulan or like Tangled even. They're not about love. They're just about these characters and their you know, their journeys, and then they have love in them. Yeah, you said it too about Mulan. But yeah, so anyway, that's the end of the stream. I'm gonna go make dinner. You guys make sure you eat, have water tonight, take any medication you need to take a good shower, take a good sleep tonight. Alrighty? I love you guys all.